Hello, everyone, and welcome back to P.O.P, People on Policy. I'm Reagan Burns.
And I'm Ezra Marshall.
And today we're going to talk about how you can help out in your own backyard.
Now, I know Reagan and I typically talk about a bit more bigger picture things right now, but we've been taking a pause to focus on that smaller stage.
Yeah, we are zooming in and focusing how just an average person can make a difference every day. You don't need 1 million followers or a massive budget to be a legend in your own zip code.
Exactly. You don't have to change the world this afternoon, you just have to change the street.
So, Ezra, let's start with the P.O.P way to help. Most people think when it comes to volunteering in just manual labor, but it can actually be an act of curation.
Exactly. Let's talk about the little free libraries. They're everywhere in Tulsa and OKC, but don't just dump your old textbooks in there.
No more 2005 macroeconomics.
If you're a film buff, you can stock with some screenplays or classic movie bios. If you're a musician, leave some guitar picks or the best of a local indie band mixtape. And yes, people still do use CDs. You're turning this wooden box into a cultural hub.
It's about sharing your obsessions to enrich someone else's day. Even skill sharing is huge.
Even something as simple as getting your morning coffee can be changed into a way to help your local community.
This can be a fairly simple move. There's a massive economic ripple when you shop local. In Oklahoma, roughly 67 cents of every dollar spent at a small business stays right here in our community.
When you compare that to buying from a big chain where the money basically is teleported out of your community in an instant, you can really see where that difference is.
When you buy a latte from the shop down the street, you're essentially paying for the local Little League uniforms or the new mural on 2nd Street. You aren't just a customer, you're a patron of your town's future.
This is the ultimate passive activism. You are gonna buy coffee anyways. This just ensures that it's helping the neighborhood and not just going to a brand.
Okay, Ezra, let's talk to the person who is totally slammed. They've got the 9 to 5, they've got kids, they've got a lawn to mow. They don't have time to volunteer or change their money habits right now.
Honestly, I feel you there. The day-to-day life can get overwhelming some days. That's why, honestly, I love looking at the small-scale things. The things that I can do in just a couple minutes to improve the day-to-day life in my neighborhood.
Next time you're walking from your front door to your car or taking your dog around the block, you can just start by picking up a few pieces of trash.
It may sound small, but it really does help improve the neighborhood's feel. And it's not taking this massive effort of like getting a community coordinated effort together. It's just you in your daily life taking a little bit of time to care for the community around you.
When a neighborhood looks cared for, people feel safer, and they're more likely to treat it with respect. It's like a psychological domino effect.
And that domino effect can be as simple as just moving the first piece.
We're so siloed behind our screens nowadays that sometimes just taking time to learn your neighborhood may feel overwhelming, but small steps like that help us keep connected.
Oklahoma has always been about neighbors helping neighbors. It's in our DNA. It's what we do.
But you don't have to wait for disaster to show up in order to make a difference.
So here is a simple thing you can do as a challenge to yourself. So here is something you can do this week. Do one small thing. Buy one local gift, pick up 5 pieces of trash, or offer a creative skill to a local group. And trust me, the feeling you'll get of giving back to your community is more than worth the effort and time you'll put in.
Be the neighbor you'd want to have.
Well, that's all for now. We'll catch you all next time on OK Pop. Stay creative, Oklahoma.